Hello gamers, and welcome to Daily Valhalla 2022. Alas, it is now 2023, as I unfortunately, as you might have been able to tell from the previous episode, was extremely sick. I couldn't talk, and that persisted for a few days. It was very difficult to do any recordings or anything like that, so unfortunately I couldn't keep up with it to the very end. There was only a couple left there, but we are still going to play out the rest of these. We'll still get the rest of this up, and yeah, finish our playthrough. Unfortunate, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Thinking about a Kira Miki, get her poster, huh? We can do that. There we go. I'll tell you, it was really unfortunate. It, you know, it was some sort of cold. Thankfully, it wasn't anything severe. But it was a very bad cold that gave me one of the worst sore throats of my life. No fevers or anything, thankfully, but oh, was it miserable. So much pain. However, we're back here now. I sound like a normal person again. Well, as normal as I usually do. Economic troubles in Glitch City and they're closing some bars. Yeah, there's late to the party, Augmented Eye. Come on. Late to it here. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. For silly law I'm all in for. Oh no. It's now illegal. Oh my goodness. Let's get to work. Thursday, the 29th. Still a couple days past that, but you know. Almost everything, but we're still missing a couple things for Saturday. Jillian Applegate as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? No idea who that is. No one dare send a lady by herself. I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. That's true. Having only one person in a bar seems dangerous, I'd say, right? Or even just 2 people in the bar seems dangerous sometimes. A bunch of people drinking, you know. What are you planning, boss? A gut feeling. Did you know Jill has a crush? Jill has a crush? A girl that owns a bazaar? Oh. Yes. The errands will take him there. Aha! Clever. Clever. Let's keep the music going as we got it. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Chill with the crush, huh? This place, great. Oh, if it isn't... Sorry, but... Oh, okay. Is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. The door is open. Go ahead, door to the left. Thanks. Oh, hi there, Shiva. The other one, that's the bathroom. What's the dog doing in the bathroom? Why are you locked in the bathroom? Now, where did she? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, Donovan, what's up? I'll have the usual. Remember me after 2 weeks. A big ol' fucking beer. Let's go. All right. Any comment about him quitting? That's what I want to know. Oh, yeah. Big ol' beer. Paper's been a mess. What? It completely negated that pathway. By saving and reloading where we did. It completely changed, it completely negated the change in the path for him. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I think I'll bring this up with someone. Shitty page to over-centralize anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Why not try to rectify the image? I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Zybots Corp and the company of an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Ah, keep reporting on them. They'll fuck you up, huh? Best case scenario is they'll buy the damn operation and keep it quiet. More newsworthy things than whatever it is Lackey's picked that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Yeah, understandable. BTC's been going apeshit closing bars lately. Yeah, well, Donovan, we are getting close, unfortunately. Closing a key part of the drug traffic. Oh, they found one all. They closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. What? There are like 100 people with BTC certifications but never use them. They said they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes for wear. Oh no. Yeah, some restructuring at the BTC. Shit ran deeper than I thought. No news outlet will talk about it. A moonblast? Break the routine from time to time. Alright, let's give him the moonblast. Sweet, girly, and happy. Let's go. Blend that bitch. Let's go. Here you are. Let's see what the ruckus is about. What brought you here? Did you see Lilum coming through here? Blue hair, big tits. It's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did you jump to the roof then? Or are you looking for her? Want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Donovan, please. I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Hey, don't you have a family? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. Oh, god damn it, Donovan. God damn it. God damn it. You followed her. Gets me to a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. Charms? Yeah. Don't you have a family? A wife. That woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off in the thought of me cheating on her. Oh, listen here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. If you're done clearing, be a pile driver. Definitely deserved, right? Oops. Here you go. No reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. Man! I'm a bit bummed. I wanted to see alternate dialogue with him there. Cause like, we did what was required for him to quit the paper, but it never played out because we saved the game right after and then reloaded it, and that kind of like negated it. I don't know, it's very odd. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. Nice. Something sweet? Sure. Alright. Get you something sweet. I love how the guide every time, if they want just something sweet, it's a piano woman because it's 320. Let's go. Why was Donovan following you? I know, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. Yeah, I don't blame you. His questions were over the line. Just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, like you'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed in a relationship. You are? Not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Gasp! With the producer! An entry I made in my blog about wine experience, love, and the like. He offered to help with that after we read it, and I thought, sure, why not? It wouldn't hurt to try. Sure, I'll try just being in love with you. Just like that, right? Two fans years lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. As amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? Honestly, I haven't had exposure to your work, but yeah, Jill likes a few things she heard. She's hummed it in her head before. Having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. You know, I kind of anything like tea? Oh yeah, we do. We still have that. I kind of get that sentiment with the whole fan thing because, like, I don't refer to people who watch me as like fans. But I guess you guys are kind of fans, right? I also kind of prefer as like people just enjoy my streams and my videos and stuff, and I don't know. I guess it's not a terrible term. It's an accurate term, but I can see not liking it. I can understand that. Perfect. You're a King Class CHIA, right? 1A. Something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC 72? Yeah, what are those differences? Serve the same purpose, but DFC 72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. Oh. DT-oids? Droids? Oh yeah, apparently the term droids is like, I think that term's copyrighted or something. Like you can't call anything a droid in media because of Star Wars or something. I could be wrong about that. I might have just made that up. And now it's just in this video. That's it. That's YouTube. Our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. Smooth movements. Trade off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah. You go to my next concert. I heard every ticket was sold out. I guess it's a no, sorry. Now you will. Here. Eh? It's a ticket for my encore concert. Sorry it's not a better seat, but I only get so many free tickets. This is amazing. I don't know if I can accept it though. You will. It even has a backstage pass so we can talk afterwards. You'll tell me how it was. Why give it to me? I don't know, I like you. Aww, Kira. You're attentive and hear me out. That behavior should be rewarded more. Thanks. It feels so weird to get a gift. And from a celebrity, no less. Don't think too much about it. You deserve it. Although I guess I can understand how you feel about receiving gifts. I usually get quite a few from fans, but it always feels so weird. I don't like feeling as though I got something for free. Luckily, I thought of a way of not feeling so bad about it. How? Just give it my all on stage. Yeah, it's weird in the streaming context, right? I mean, this is obviously not all that comparable to someone doing massive concerts and stuff. But like, you know, everyone just kind of subscribes on Twitch or sends tips through on there, and it's sometimes it's interesting the way streamers get paid, I should say, in the way people contribute to them. It's I don't know. I'd have to put a lot of thought into some more of my feelings about that, but it's definitely interesting and different than like buying tickets for a concert or anything. It's more just, here's this free content to experience, and if you like it enough, here's funding to contribute to continue doing it. Interesting way of going about it. Even my all mixing drinks in? That sentiment is definitely true though. Like, it just makes me want to be as entertaining as I can be, put on as wonderful streams as I can, stuff people enjoy. It definitely reflects in that when people support me, I want to have them have a good time, you know, and enjoy what they're contributing to and everything. Sparkle Star. All right, let's get her a Sparkle Star. Oh, optional. Let's go. There's a Sparkle Star. Let's go. Sparkling. It's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss Jill's back. I'll take my break. Handsome bartender. Jillian's alright. You know. As far as dudes go, pretty good, I'd say. Buy oil for the door. Jill, you're in my spot. Please. You're in my spot. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. You're cleaning one of the boss's chicken buckets. Did your boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. That reminds me how, oh my goodness. So Chair G Tables, friend of mine, twitch.tv/Chair G Tables, etc. loves Jollibee, but lives far from it. And they've cleaned out Jollibee buckets and like store things in it at their place. And it cracks me up. It's a cleaned out chicken bucket. Used to store like cords and whatnot. It still makes me laugh. Stella! What can I get you? Bleeding Jane for Stella. Jeez, I don't know. Just opening with a Bleeding Jane? Doesn't seem like you're having a good day if you open with a Bleeding Jane, right? Man, ever since I decided that... Well, I didn't decide, but I put some thought into Stella's during this playthrough. And I think out of all the characters in this game, Stella is the one I would want to kiss the most. I've made this decision. I've accepted this fact about myself, that I think Stella is the prettiest. I've cosplayed as Alma. I make jokes about how Alma is straight, and that's terrible. Oh, you know, she's wonderful. It's hot. That's great. She's cool. I like her personality, whatever. I don't know. I'm more of a Stella girl, I have to say. I have to say. This is one fancy bitch I really like. In the area and stopped to say hi. Well, hello. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. Also clean, really clean. See, I would love that. This way Valhalla would be a great bar to chill out in. I think it would be. You ever need cleaning staff? He's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. Hey Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. Oh, okay. How is it a gold rush? The tech behind the suits was always safely guarded after the events at the bank. Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right then and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd been sitting ducks they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights, many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. The whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take them as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Anyone see any profit from that research to justify these expenses? New tech, so a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many, so I'd say yes. How about that? One weird case though. Huh, what's that, Stella? Guy named Jack, captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? A really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded, to the point it looked like a squad of henshin heroes. Modded to look like good. Oh, come on, Stella. I would watch Henshin Heroes with you. Hold on, do we have any Kamen Rider on the TV right now? Alright, it doesn't look like there's any Rider on right now, I'm sorry. But I would watch some Henshin Heroes with you. Which one's your favorite, Stella? Kamen Rider Double's my favorite. They look really gaudy. It turned out the guy actually broke through the software to disable the remote switch. One of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. Ooh, the most wanted people. Yeah, why do you know about this, Stella? On front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait, here's a freebie. A fun fact. The fail-safe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. Holy shit. Regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. Even Saibatsu Corp had its limits. They're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamount to a city-state. Corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. Horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. You so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. Ugh. Dystopias of their own, theme parks. Most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Gasp. Gasp. Instead of making Overwatch characters gay, they have this clown distracting everyone instead. All that Blizzard stuff is so ridiculous to me. It's crazy how they would just like announce something in a game like that to try to get brownie points, and it's like, get out of here with that. I play games with actual good queer representation in them. All right, such as Cyberpunk Bartender Action Valhalla. Thank you very much. No, seriously, Hen, what? Ahem. Can I get a Brandini here, please? Sure. I want to talk about Henshin Heroes with Stella. Can I drink with Stella and talk about Henshin Heroes? That's what I want to do. Here you go. You're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well. I managed to have a couple of tickets to the Kiramiki Encore concert. Oh. As it turns out, she was just here. Again? Stella, you just missed her. You just missed her. Oh, poor girl. Oh, man. Excuse me, I'm still coughing a bit here. The graceful client. Yeah, the rumors about her being nice is true. Isn't that nice? A ticket for the concert. She what? Nani? Had to twist some arms to get tickets for the Encore concert. Not only did you get them free, the idol herself gave them to you? You have any idea how jealous I am right now? It'll be interesting. You can enjoy the hell out of it, trust me. This will be my first live concert of her, but I've seen every other concert of hers on video. They all have such a magical aura to them. You know, I don't care for idols too much, but if there's anything I would love to do in my life, it would be to be able to see Sheena Ringo live. That would be a very big deal for me. That would get me extremely excited. Beyond excited. She is definitely far and beyond my favorite musician and has been for decades. Say, Jill, you want to come to the concert with us? Us? I invited Say because I managed to get 2 tickets. You want to come with us both? Hell yeah! You okay with that? I want to be a burden. Of course, the more the merrier. Really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security? And like, yeah. My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance, and you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. Well, how about that? Actually, that's true. She always has her extravagant drills and outfit. If she just changed her outfit and like put a different hat on, did her hair like just straight back, A lot of people might not notice her. Well, there is her eye. I'm sorry, Stella. I'm sorry. That can also be concealed. I'm sorry, Stella. I actually think it's really cool. I think her eye's actually really fucking cool. I'm sorry. You give me a classic drink? Sure. A classic drink, huh? Oh, hold on a second. So, there's an interesting thing about this. Oh. If we prepare a flaming moai, we go ahead and do that. We need to prepare one. And then we don't serve it. We reset it. And then get her a beer. It should count as if we served a moai for secret client purposes, but not incur a penalty for a wrong drink. Let's see if we're right. Thank you. Do you have any servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they're with us for so long they're pretty much family. I always said if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. Still comes by every weekend and attends the plants. And that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait, I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that'd be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Ah, it makes sense. Don't even patent it so no one knows that it exists. Just keep it as much of a secret as possible. Yeah, see? Maybe a little Alice Rabbit could get in there and find out the info then, otherwise. Using tech from the company's without authorization. Yep, there we go. Realize everyone's still inside one of those suits. It's the one that we're upholding the law did so using suits that are all by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. Screw the rules, I have money. The city's what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things not to have some poor lives. Alright, chill. We all have some regrets. Alright. Well, chill, gotta go. Always a pleasure. Hey, I think it worked. Excuse me, is this the Rad Sheba bar? No! Excuse you? Excuse you? Somebody fell for that one. Yeah, we prefer to call it Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's try the Sugar Rush. So this is another cameo from 2064 Read Only Memories, which I still have not played. I might at this point. I think this cross promotion, years and years later, might finally work on me. Thanks. You look like you're from around here, miss. Call me Jess. I'm from Neo San Francisco, actually. I came here to see the Meg Christmas I hear so much about. Yeah, why it's called Neo San Francisco? Neo Tijuana, or is it more like New Mexico? Wait, there's a New Mexico? Still, that's a good question. What tipped you off I'm not from around here? The fact that you're a hybrid. A hybrid? I thought Glitch City was the world's genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it most likely came from here. If you have the money. Okay. Genetic modifications or prosthetics. Is it really that bad? Let's say I want a treatment to change my hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff, 2 shots. But just for the hair, I need to save minimum wage paychecks for 10 years. Not only that, insurers still refuse to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones. There's some mood in here, let me tell ya. They're pretty common pretty much everywhere else. Oh my goodness. I think the exorbitant import fees levied by the city are a deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. How devalued our currency is. Maybe it's both and then some. Look at me rambling. Can I get you anything else? Let's try the brandy. I'm making these strong, aren't I? Let's make a big one. Just serving these strong ass drinks here. Let's go. It's interesting though, hybrids are well received around here. It might have something to do with hybrids usually having lots of money. I guess it could be an example of the higher classes establishing beauty standards or something. It'll make me more likely target for mugging then. Everyone's a likely target for mugging. You'll just stick out a bit more than the rest. You do well to remain vigilant anyways. Thanks for the advice. Hey, mind if I ask something? Are cat bloomers hybrids? I don't think so. There's genetic modification going on. It's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. The side effect of a treatment. Seems to be countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids. Oh, think about it for a second. Let's say you got a treatment for a skin condition, and the side effect was getting scaly skin. There's hybrids with scales as skin, but your skin is a side effect. The scales might just be dead skin. Even if legally the scaly skin could make you a hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it's a law, laws can be wrong too. You're right, sorry about asking so many things. I don't mind. I guess you really don't see many hybrids around, huh? Could you give me directions to the Artemis Will Mall? Let me grab a piece of paper. Rat house, here you are. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. All done? What about you? For some reason, the idle girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... Isn't wrestling fake? Uh-oh. Is this still a thing people talk about in this year? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? Oh! Dana firing back! 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. You don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... Seriously, 8th grade what? You don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just so happens to use fights as an expression. Yeah, that's always funny, like the whole wrestling, because when I grew up, people were still talking about like, oh, is it real or is it fake? And it's like, they're acting. Like they're doing moves. Like the wrestling itself is like they're doing real dangerous things for your entertainment, but it's all scripted. It's entertainment. I think it's fun. I think it's entertaining, and it's also very impressive what a lot of them do. A unique form of theater. Yeah, right? Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Yeah, exactly. How, Jill? It's freaking 2070X, and you're not considering this? I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. And I have to go and break Jill's back to make you humble. Wait, what? How does that work? Come here, fuck boy. Fuck boy. 8th grade, what? Alright. 0 mistakes. Big old tips. Flawless service bonus. Hey, who would have thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar? Hey, here's a little extra. We have enough to make rent. How about that? So we won't be getting the cozy hell ending, will we? But that's it for day 17 of the game. I will see you guys tomorrow for another day. I'll probably still just put these out daily as we were before. And thank you for understanding why there was a gap in time with this. I was very bummed out that I couldn't do this on the actual days for the final couple ones. But, you know, you get sick, you get sick. What are you gonna do? If it was a sickness where I could still talk, I would have done it. But, oh, was it bad? Oh, was the pain bad? And I had no voice. Either way, we're still finishing this out because I love Valhalla. We're doing it. So, have a good one, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.